I've got a big announcement to make. Huge, huge. Let me tell you a little story. So like, it's been almost a year and a half when I originally was really getting into my business. And none of you probably know, but my business was actually focused on married women and showing you how to basically live in marital bliss. You wake up every single day feeling like you're in marital bliss. Well, I got sidetracked. I got blindsided. I got right up in my face. I knew what I was doing, but changed things around. Now, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of why, but you know, when you start in one direction in your life, you have this path and you have this drive, you're thinking, well, you know, if I start working with mentors and coaches, maybe they know best, maybe I should try a different path and blah, blah, blah. So, been doing this for like 18 months. Well, I had a really good friend who is amazing. She decided to take me on as a client, and she's like, she is so nice to have someone who's really authentic and honest with you, who is really on your side. You know, you guys, I think I've said, hey, criticism is not wisdom. And she was here giving me some wisdom. It was not criticism at all. And she knew that I was not stepping into my authentic self. And so I give her props for, hey, thanks for doing that. So watch out for these people that might come into your life. In a nutshell, guys, what I am is, yes, I'm a mother of 9, but that is not the passion, the drive that I have for my business. I'm not going to be so much about time management skills and creating systems. That stuff took way more effort and energies than I care to put forth. Like every day, coming to work on a new, live, coming to put out some new freebies, took kind of that extra, kind of don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. However, when it comes to empowering women who are in marriages that the foundation is crumbling, you have these, you have the kids and you're contemplating, should I stay in just because of the kids? We are drifted so far apart. Maybe there's infidelity, maybe there's pornography issues. You feel alone, you feel deserted, you have bitterness. Empowering you to realize that one day you can wake up and look at your groom like the day you saw him at the altar or in front of the judge and be like, I cannot imagine life without him. You wake up in marital bliss. He adores you. Like when you walk into your room, I just stop because the bride just walked in and I am laser focused, like tunnel vision on you, his bride, just because you walked into the room. That's the kind of marital bliss I'm talking about. And that's what drives my passion. And I lost that over the last year or so. And well, I'm here to tell you it's back. So there are going to be some changes with the Mother of 9. I would probably change the title and what is going on and what I'm going to focus on. So I'm serving still female entrepreneurs, but those who are married, who are in a relationship, so that you strengthen your relationship, strengthen your resolve, take control over what you want, so that you, my dear, can dance into a happily and marital bliss type of life. Like the day you are still his bride. I don't care if it's day 1 or day 8,991. You are still his bride, and there's no reason at all, despite kids, despite life circumstances, besides miscommunications and disconnect, despite this rift where there's junk all in the middle, you guys are like, I can't even clear a path to get to you, despite all that. So as we go through this, I'll be sharing my personal journey to getting to wedded bliss with my groom after nearly 20 years of marriage, affairs, adultery, pornography, kids. Kids are all up in the mix, and how you get past all that to now, I would rather argue and try to settle something with my groom than live happily ever after with anybody else. Like, that is how powerful together we are. When I wake up in the morning, he's looking at me, he's like, I miss you already. I'm like, oh, hot dang, diggity dog. That makes you feel really good. So we're going to see some changes, and thank you for being patient with me. If you yourself are going through changes in your life, you know what, look really in your heart and be like, what is my passion and drive? Because a lot of you are female entrepreneurs. And if you're trying to conform to someone else's, even if it's a coach or mentor or accountability partner who is starting to steer you away from your true path, gently remind them that, sorry, this is my purpose. You know, it's over a year that I kind of abandoned that. And so those were years and months that I did not potentially save a marriage, did not take a woman from feeling like she was worthless to the queen that her king was waiting to embrace and love and adorn all his affections onto her. I missed out on doing that for, I'm sure, a handful of wives because I got sidetracked. So if you're feeling sidetracked, get back on track. Get back to where you're supposed to go. And I'm just letting you know that's what I'm doing, just being really transparent. Sure, I got some time hacks and I can, help you run a household. But you know what? None of it matters if I didn't have my groom by my side and our solid, not going anywhere foundation. We are two boulders that no one is moving. Nobody. That's what makes everything else flow. Because you might notice that your energies and all the fight that you have within your relationship is manifesting itself outside in your environment as well. Things just aren't going as planned and lining up. If you don't have that in your marriage, it's not going to happen magically with other people in relationships. So thank you for just taking the time as I go into this transition. I'm going to bring you guys some wonderful stuff. If you feel like, hey, this is no longer serving me, by all means, I don't want to clutter up your notifications. So go ahead and unlike the page. But if this is I want to learn more. I want to know what she's talking about. What is this marital bliss? Does that exist? Heck yeah, it exists. And I'm going to tell you all about it. So I let you know that, hey, I am Coach Andy, your holistic relationship expert, where we take the whole relationship from you to your spouse, to your children, and outward, so that you wake up every single day doing a happy dance because you are in marital bliss. All right, so let's get this started, and I will be back with more inspiration and freebies to just help you create the lifestyle and happiness that you desire and deserve and can own, being the queen to your king. Because, lady, like I said, you are a bride for life since the day you said I do. Whether it was a big extravagant wedding, went to Vegas like I did, or you're just standing in front of a judge, you are still his bride. So it's time to act like it.